In a recent Gallup poll, 56% of respondents stated that they believe the U.S. is in a recession, and 58% believe that Biden is responsible for the economic downturn. In the same poll, 49% stated they believe that the unemployment rate is at a 50-year high, though the unemployment rate is near a 50-year low. And over 14 million new private sector jobs have been added during the 40 months of the Biden presidency, compared to a negative 2.192 million during the same period for Trump. 49% believe the S&P 500 stock market index is down for the year, though the index was up about 24% in 2023 and is up more than 14% this year. I will cite references to those statements in the More section below. Almost 80% of Republicans believe Trump is honest. There's a theme that runs through those poll results. Almost one half of Americans now believe a great many things that are demonstrably false and can be proven false, provided some effort was made to actually learn what was true and what was false. And that effort is no longer being made by close to one half of the voting population. So we are in serious trouble long term. Less than optimal intelligence exists among people throughout the ideological spectrum. People who have less than optimal intelligence can still absorb and accept basic factual information and recognize the truth about Trump that is so plain to see. The problem that we now have in the U.S. is far more serious long term and involves tens of millions who have at least average intelligence, who are now permanent residents of an alternate reality created for them that cannot be pierced with accurate information. How could anyone believe Trump is honest, or that the U.S. is in a recession, or that the stock market is down when it is up, or that unemployment is at a 50-year high? The problem is not so much stupidity, but ignorance and an unwillingness to learn or even to exercise a modest amount of common sense. Starting with Nixon, I have witnessed a prolonged effort made by Republican politicians to turn voters away from even learning accurate information or consulting accurate sources of information in media outlets and elsewhere. The purpose was to create a bubble where false information and narratives would be accepted and would be accepted without any fear of being tested by those who received those statements for their accuracy. Trump has merely taken this form of reality creation to a new level, where demonstrably false statements are now normal and are accepted as true. And it does not matter whether the number is 30,000, 50,000, or even over 100,000. Lying all the time about almost everything now works on the intended audience, and that is not going to change.